Demon Deacons in the white. Garnet and gold for Florida State. The opening cap is controlled by Childress and Wake Forest. Demon Deacons just 35% from beyond the arc this season. Right in the middle of the conference in that regard. All the way to the rim, and the layup is good for the first points of the game, and it comes from Trent Forrest. He's 9 of 11 from the floor against the Cardinals in that win on the road. And a second straight misfire on the first 2 possessions for Wake Forest. Quickly up the floor for Florida State out of the corner. It's a 3.
2010, and already, Wake has had their opportunities and 1-4 free throw.
That's an easy 2 inside. 2 years in the ACC, they've been 4 and 14 in each of those seasons. Driving to the basket and scoring.
Wake starting 1 of 7 from the floor.
Florida State with its 13-2 record. Tough shot. Vassell. 10 players average 10 or more minutes playing for Coach Hamilton, and the block right there from Williams. It goes out of bounds, and it's Florida State basketball.
Start absolutely in the coaching business, and got him his first big job at Kansas. So, he doesn't want to make it. I guarantee he doesn't want to make it about himself.
Here in Winston-Salem, it's a 10-point lead now for Florida State. And a turnover. Osborne lays it in. They keep it alive. Vassell in the corner. Twisting shot, and he makes it. Noles turn it over after the miss. Swooping in. Too strong, and then a follow. So Wake on the run, and it was Neath who missed the first shot, Mike.
Yeah, but then the good follow. Wow, that was over a few people.
53rd all-time meeting between the programs. A slight advantage by 2 wins for Florida State, and driving in and scoring. Florida State did make it to the title game last year in Charlotte at the ACC tournament. Lost to Duke 73-63. In the Queen City in that final. That'll drop for Sarr.
This place was rocking, and they were rolling too.
Passed away in July of 2007. Head coach here at Wake Forest from 2000 to 2007. Neath comes up with it. Crossing the 9-minute threshold of the first half. Wake trying to chip away, and that's the way to do it with Neath gliding in.
Pick and roll again that got him into the lane.
Near steal. Recovered in the slam. Polite.
Hops is going to have bragging rights. I don't think Brandon's going to catch him.
Hops is over 2,200 points. They'll take that one, though. State has missed 7 of its last 9 field goal attempts. Back the other way and taken back by the Noles. They fire away from the corner and hit it with Vassell. I'm not the jinx, Mike. They can't hear us.
It's the karma.
Maybe they can.
It's the karma.
Yes, it is the karma. Williams with the jumper. Double digits tonight for Sarr in the first half with 10 points. That is in and out for MJ Walker. Deeks want to run. Open man. Masood for 3.
Well, I think that's got to be a point of emphasis at halftime. I mentioned earlier, he said, we've got to defend these guys, keep them in front, make them shoot jump shots.
For the redshirt junior from Mandeville, Louisiana. An unlikely source of offense, and there's Childress. Told you they get to the line 25 times per game. They've already gone 22 times in the first half, and we still have the better part of 2 minutes to go.
And Tom, only 2 steals for Florida State.
It's been a steady parade. To the free throw strike for Wake Forest in this first half. Vassell with a highly skilled move, Mike. Childress in the corner. Shot clock's down to 4 for Childress. Silky smooth along the baseline for Childress. produced some points on this trip with Childress on the handle. Trying to work that screen. Just inside the line. That's a 2, and he banked it in. And the jam. Appeared that it had a chance to pull away. Wake made a parade to the free throw line with 22 chances in the first half from the line. Straight away, and Gray from beyond the arc for Florida State this year. He has given the Noles the 48-45 lead. We're going back and forth here in the second half, and a floater is going to fall. That ball ends up with Forrest after the miss by White from three-point distance. Win yesterday against Miami for Louisville, 74-58. That'll drop as well. Nice take. You just go up and down the standings line because
it's kind of tough to keep track of where, who's winning where and where the upsets are.
Watch out for Gray. Strong move. Coming off the win against Louisville. Wanted his team to validate that victory on the roll out of the corner. It's a 3. Closing in on 6 minutes to go in regulation.
It has been a half of runs, hasn't it, Tom?
Forrest off the backboard, calculates the angle. With 10 team in the nation, trying to extend a 6-game winning streak, and they've won the last 2 in the series against Wake, with 2 meetings a season ago. Gray, forceful to the rim, tries the other side and gets the same result. 34% shooting for the game for Wake Forest. 4 of 14 on long three-point attempts, and the drive from Childress as he goes by everybody.
I can understand if you're hot and you're seeing a big basket, but in that situation. Florida State running some clock.
Williams will rattle the rim on the baseline, and it's the largest lead of the game for Florida State. Inside of 2 minutes to go. Masood. Each needed that jumper, and they get it from Masood. 10-point game, 1:20 to go. Certainly not over. Touchdown pass. Forrest.
Great look ahead. Everybody pulled up for Wake Forest. And a little skinny post there.
12 points. Trent Forrest right on his season average and leading the club. After losing their first game of the season, conference game on the road at Pittsburgh, flying in with the jam is M.J. Walker.
There's been no problem with Florida State handling this pressure from Wake Forest. It's been a dunk fest.
15 points for Walker. Johnson, correction at the other end. Well, the reason the crowd is all excited is because the 2 misses means they get a promotional item. Childress down the other end, knocks down a 3.
He's just going to run it out. No fouls.
It is going to be a 10-point victory on the road. Validation after beating Louisville, and now on the road against Wake, and Florida State is a winner.